Hey everybody, welcome to the first video of the chapter on polynomials vocabulary. So this chapter is all about polynomials. So what is a polynomial? It is any expression made up of terms. And we should probably see an example. Here's an example. This is called a polynomial. So it's made up of all these chunks of numbers and variables are called terms, and the operation between them is either addition or subtraction. So this is an example of a polynomial. Okay, now there's different types based on how many terms they have. So let's say there was only one term. Like let's say it was just 6x squared. When there's one term only, it's called a monomial because mono means one. Now a binomial would be if there were two terms. So like let's say it cut off here and there's just 1, 2. That would be called a binomial because bi means two. And then a trinomial would be if there were 1, 2, 3 terms because again tri means 3. Now anything above 3 we just call it a polynomial. But for some reason we have names for 1, 2, and 3. And then when we write a polynomial, we want it to be always in something called descending order. And what that is we want to start with the term with the highest exponent power and then work our way down. So for example, in this one here, this is not in descending order because we want the highest power first. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to circle all the terms. And whenever you're talking about a term, you always include the plus or minus in front of it. So we want to jumble the order so that the highest power is first. Now, if you look at all the exponents, this one's a 2, this one's a 3, this one's a secret 1, and this one's actually like a 0. So the highest one is right here. And we're going to write that one first. And then we're going to work our way down. Then the 2 is the second highest power, so that one comes second. And then the 1 is the next highest power, so that term comes next. And then the constant of the 0 power will always come last. So that's called writing it in descending order. Highest power down to the lowest power. And then the degree of a polynomial is the highest exponent of all the terms. So if you look at all the exponent, it's just the biggest one. So the biggest exponent is a 3. So the degree of that polynomial would be 3. All right, let's just do a couple examples. And actually, that's it for today. So number 1, I'm giving you a polynomial. First, write it in descending order. So descending order, if we separate all the terms here, descending order is you write the highest exponent term first. So negative x3 is the highest exponent, and then we work our way down. This one has an exponent of 1. This one has an exponent of 0. It's kind of like x to the 0. So this one comes next, and the constant will always come last. Okay, so that's descending order. Degree is the highest exponent, so 3. And then when it says classify, it means name it by the number of terms. So this guy has 1, 2, 3 terms, and the name for that is a trinomial. All right, why don't you guys pause the video and try number 2, and then when you're ready, hit play and I'll be going over it. So this one, let's separate our terms here. Okay, descending order. The highest exponent comes first, which is this guy. So negative 4b4. And then we work our way down. This is the next highest exponent. So 3b3 comes next, and then this is the smallest, so this one comes last. Okay, so we put them in order by exponent. The degree is the highest exponent, which is 4, right? That's the highest exponent. And then classify, it's 1, 2, 3 terms. So again, we have a trinomial. All right, guys, that's it. Polynomials vocab day 1. Nice job.